everybody, Kitsune Haruri here. Welcome to my channel. I'm taking a momentary pause in the midst of my project for Doll Yokai. While waiting on paint to dry, of course. Let's go ahead and get this right here open. It is a package from AliExpress. And I got a few things in here, so let's have a look. Not the most secure closure of this package here. I hope nothing fell out in the process. Alright, so there's a couple things in here. First of all, got a couple of wigs. I ordered these for my twins, and I do hope they'll fit. I have another head and a siren in the background. Ooh, and these cute little guys. Okay, I've got everything here. And I've got some little gemstone pumpkins. Looking forward to those. See if I can get it open. Okay. I believe you can hear me again. Anyway, these little gemstone pumpkins I found. You can get them all one color, or you can get a random, and I went with the random. That unfortunately means that one of my pumpkins is missing its top. But otherwise, these are really, really cute little pumpkins made out of some semi-precious stone, and their little tops are kind of a gold loop. And I have some nifty ideas of what I would like to do with those. Besides that, I love a good pumpkin. I have a rather large collection of them. Let's set these little guys down. A nice little agate right there. Now this Blythe head I got in one of the color tones I did not get previously, I think. Let me double check myself. I'm trying to get all 5 color tones so I can make them available on my Etsy shop. I've been decorating these. The videos for each decoration are going to show up on Doll Yokai. And I'm also going to link them. If you buy one of them on Etsy, you'll be able to go to the video of that exact one being made. There she is. Let me see what she looks like compared to this one. I think... No, I got the same color tone again. Okay. That's alright. I will get all of them eventually. And it doesn't hurt having a second of the same color, because I'm eventually going to need it anyway. I'm going to go ahead and put her back in here. Set her aside to be sanded. And then I'll figure out what design she's going to end up with. Now these little wigs. And I do hope that they will fit. Well, first of all, let me get some of the mess out of the way, because I do not want to stain my dolls. One of her nice fluffy outfit. I did manage to get an outfit, the same one for each one of them. They just have different eyes at the moment. I do have some different wigs ordered as well, but this is going to give me an idea of the sizing on these wigs, because they're sizing them by the general height of the doll and not the circumference. And if you've collected ball jointed dolls for a bit like I have, you realize that just because a doll is a 1/6 scale, it doesn't mean that they're in that same range. Crying out loud, look at this. These are both 1/6 size dolls. But anyhow, I'm hoping that this will fit. And then I'll have some hair for my little girls. And then I'm going to be doing their face-ups here soon. It is a nice wig though. It's got a nice fabric cap. A little bit of stretch. Decently thick. You can see through it a little bit back here, but that happens. Let's see how this fits on her. I do not often use a wig cap. In fact, almost never. Ooh, she's got kind of a big head. And for those of you who have not seen the video yet, this little girl comes from Kika Goods. Okay, so I'll have to do some adjustments, but it's a possibility. She does have a very, very large head back. Yeah. Makes it just a little bit tight. Now, one of my tricks I use for some of these is I'll put a magnet inside of their heads so that their wigs don't come off. In this case, that may not work as well, just because it is such a tight wig. In any case, yeah, this is going to need some alteration. So it is just a hair small. You can see it's pulling back up off of her. This will give you an idea of kind of what she'll look like with it. Once I do a little bit of adjustment. Now the other wigs that I have are either silver or white. It was very hard to tell on the picture. Either way, the color will suit what I want to do. But basically how I'll take care of this is going to get a snip back here to release it. And then I'll do something like a little piece of Velcro or something to expand it so I can make it fit her head. And I may make a little elastic piece that goes underneath the back of her head to keep it a little bit tighter. Like I said. Anyway, otherwise it's a pretty nice wig. It feels nice. It has some really nice coloring. I just need to do a little doctoring on it and we will be in business. Let's check the other one. Make sure they're both good. They should essentially be exactly the same, but you know, sometimes things can be cut a little differently. These are a lot less expensive than a normal ball jointed doll wig that I would get. Ooh, this one's deeper. Wonder if that'll help. They're less expensive, but sometimes when you get less expensive, you can have some quality variances. Yeah, still pretty much the same issue. It is a little bit deeper, but it still has the same problems. So anyway, guys, that was my AliExpress haul of the moment. I am waiting on some other things to come in, specifically to use for doll yokai. And I don't know, if I get around to altering these sometime very soon, I may go ahead and add that in on Doll Yokai as well, so you can see how I do it. I am not afraid to cut a wig. Now, if it's a Monique wig, I'm a little hesitant, but I have cut one of those too to make it be exactly what I wanted it to be. And really, that is what it's for. Don't be precious about your wigs. They are intended to be adjusted. And go ahead and do it. So guys, if you like this content, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you know when my videos are coming out, because if you're around for some of the stuff going on in October, I was adding a few extras in there for you. And once again, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I will see you next time. Have a great day, and bye-bye.